Customer Service Award for highest client ratings, D Magazine's Best Realtor, 5-star Professional Award, and several other recognitions for her success and service to clients. Join her each week as she meets with the top community influencers to help you get to know the area you want to call home. Don't just love your home, love your community. And now, here's your host, Kimberly Woodard.
Good afternoon, guests. I'm so excited about our podcast today, and it is a real treat for y'all about this new restaurant here in North Dallas. I have Alda and Juarez, otherwise known as JJ for Texas name, husband and wife owner, as well as Michelle, VP of Marketing and Sales for 12 Cuts. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having us.
Oh, my pleasure. So I can't wait to share with the viewers your restaurant and your concept and all of that. So they're going to want to go out there tonight.
Please do.
So let's get started and let's talk about a little bit about y'all and about the restaurant, a little bit the background, and tell our viewers about that.
Okay, well, Alda and Juarez came over from Brazil in 1997. They were part of the founding team that opened the first Fogo de Chão in the United States,
Wow.
which is right here in Addison, Texas.
Yep.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump away. And after selling the restaurant, which they sold, they ventured to a restaurant downtown, and then Juarez was very eager to start his dream.
Right.
And his dream was opening a restaurant, and not only just having the husband and wife power team, but to have it as a family-owned business. With Juarez, and as far as his journey, he wanted to have something that was good and comfortable for him.
Nice.
And that's kind of where the name 12 Cuts came from.
Okay.
Is from the prime choice cuts of meat, 12 Cuts.
Oh.
Also, Alda and Juarez say that it's an easy name to remember.
It is easy. 12 Cuts. Dozen?
Yes. And the website is 12cutssteakhouse.com.
Well, I love that. So as a husband and wife team, I have to ask because I know my husband and I probably would kill each other. So I always love to ask husband and wife teams, how do you do it? Like, how do you do it every day without, like, say, killing yourselves?
We work very well together. And then we have another partner too that help us. So he does more operation. I work with sales with Michelle and more administration things. So everything worked fine.
So you're a perfect merge, but you also have I like that you both have, what works best for you, your specialties.
Yeah.
You have your department, he has his, and we're all doing our jobs.
Yes.
That's great. Well, let's talk, let's talk about the restaurant. So what kind of experience are our guests going to get when they walk in? And first, we need to tell you guys where to go on location.
Yes. Well, the restaurant is at 18010 North Dallas Parkway. It's on the southeast corner of Frankfurt and the Tollway. Right there off the Tollway. It's a great location right in North Dallas, close to Addison and Carrollton and Plano. The concept is a Brazilian churrascaria with elements of an Argentinian cuisine.
Yummy.
Yes, and of course everyone knows that there's nothing better than South American beef.
Yeah.
And specializing in the 12 cuts, we also have fish, chicken, lamb, pork to cater to everyone's special dietary needs.
Yes.
So whether they're pescatarian, vegetarian, vegan, whatever that specific dietary restriction might be, that's one of the things we specialize in. Not only having, we also have the organic, a market fresh organic salad bar that has, that's sustainable with non-GMO, no MSG, no hormones. It's just the pure fresh food. And we also utilize many of the local farmers as well.
Oh, I love that. You're serving the local food here, and I always say that's a great way to give back to the community as well.
To support them. And
Yes. And I have to say is that that pineapple, I don't know what you do to that, but that is the best pineapple I have ever had. I could eat the whole thing. I don't know what it's soaked in, but
It
it's
is
very
really
yummy.
good.
So if you go there, you have to have the pineapple too.
Please do. And this is just where our story truly came about. Is it's just all prayer driven, and with the glory and the gratitude of our Lord Jesus. And Alda and I just started praying for a certain location, and just when the Lord is ready to provide and bless, things just start happening. And that's what happened, where the location just came about, and just every time we just started turning left and right, things were happening, and we knew that this was for the Lord. And that's kind of where it is something that is not only very personal to each of us, but it is about what He wants for us to do as we are helping them do their dream, but ultimately it's to be giving back into the community and helping in the nonprofit areas.
I love it too, because I mean, I am a big believer that the power of prayer does such big things. So it's nice, that you're going to get guidance. I mean, especially in this world where everything's a hustle and bustle. We were talking that before we got on air. And I think people need to stop and really, evaluate. And so putting your faith into what you're doing, your business and everything is so powerful.
Yes. And for Juarez, it was about, having something that he was surrounded by, just a situation, and that's with open-mindedness and allowing him to, do his job while he's facing his own precious journey of Parkinson's.
So, JJ, let's talk about your journey with Parkinson's.
Yeah, we discovered like 8 years ago, and it's kind of, sometimes it's kind of stressful, but now I'm doing what I like, and with a good medication, I think I can have a nice life.
Definitely. And you said, so what's your secrets? She said.
Secret for the Parkinson is exercise. Continue to do exercise every day, stretch,
Yes.
Move around.
Well, you definitely are getting that with running a restaurant. There's a lot of running involved.
It's time to getting busy now. Yeah.
And a good diet.
Yeah.
And
good food,
and I mean, there's a secret. This great food that he's serving, and he's running the restaurant. So I love that, and you're doing remarkably well. I can see. So
it's the family support too between Alda and him that want to do not only just to help out with the community, but to help him so he can have a better quality of life. And when you eliminate the stress of not being, unfortunately, being around people that are not as open-minded and not understanding about what's going on, it makes it more complicated and it makes it more stressful. But when you eliminate that and you have, Christ Jesus just in your court, eating well, and we try to, as much as we can, but that's one of the reasons why they're so focused on making sure the food and everything's good, but the exercise, like he said, and just
and be happy.
And the happiness of the good families,
Yeah, that's the secret. Be happy.
Be happy. I love that.
Yes.
So see, the secret to life, be happy. Well, let's talk about, also in the journey, you guys do give back to the community, and that's what I thought was so interesting with your restaurant. So many people, you open a restaurant, and it's more, I mean, we all have to make a living. We all know that. But it's the stuff that you guys do behind the scenes that you're giving back to the community. So even though you're making money for your business, you're putting it back into the community. So
and this is where Alda and I truly started our passion of where we are today, because our dream is to have that nonprofit, so that we are helping those that are not privileged in not only just Argentina, Brazil, and Dallas. And so for that, we need to have the for-profits that are funding and to get those started up. And so our for-profit businesses to begin funding those and help those that are not as in good situations and they need help. And sometimes that's what it's all about, is just helping those that need help so they can turn around and then help someone else. And for now, we've just really hit the road running, and we've been very blessed with so many people just coming at us and giving us support. But there's been spectacular organizations that God has introduced us just in the last few months, actually, with God-loving people, beautiful people, such as Source of Hope, the Catholic Charities, the Southwest Jewish Congress, the Latino Film and Fashion Show. We're about to do something with the Anti-Human Self-Trafficking Charity, Any and Everything, of course, with Parkinson's, and so much more that we are looking at.
I love that. You guys you've definitely dived in.
We have been on the go to where we really have to stop and, for a moment just to kind of say, okay, we have to rest and, be still for a moment.
Right.
But we've been blessed, and we are just giving all the gratitude to Jesus.
I love this.
And also we are helping the school.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes,
You do help
Jesuit.
at Jesuit.
Yes.
We love their support there. So let's also talk about, let's talk about any, do you guys have any specials going on, happy hours, things like that? The restaurant.
Well, the restaurant, it's an upscale fine dining restaurant with first-class wines. It's a Brazilian Churrascaria, like I said,
Right.
with elements of an Argentinian cuisine, which is just all South American based. If you're not familiar with foods from Argentina, Brazil, South America, I welcome you to please come. There's nothing better than the foods. It is for all walks of life, anything that you have. Our salad bar is for the light lunch, dinner eaters that don't want to have that full meat. If you want fish, if you want something even lighter, we have that as well. We cater to all dietary. And we have a beautiful open bar concept that is offering top-notch cocktails, cocktails with Kimberly.
I love that.
With the happy hours, special appetizers. We've got a la carte items that people can order. And you can have that, or you can have our wonderful gauchos coming around delicately carving each slice of meat for you. And it's just nonstop as much as you want. You have the green that you ask to have the meats and everything continuously come. Or when you're ready to stop, it's stop for and not have any more.
So it can just keep flowing.
Yeah, and our cocktails, we've got some great craft cocktails such as the caipirinha.
Okay.
Caipirinha is a specialty Brazilian cocktail that is has the cachaça. And the cachaça is derived from the sugarcane liquor. It's like a Brazilian rum. And it's with all fresh fruits, and that is one of the specialties. Of course, we have many other specialty cocktails on our happy hour, which we welcome you to come.
Well, I'll have to be there. See y'all there.
And if you don't drink, or you're whatever the reason might be, those fresh juices can come without the alcohol and just have those wonderful, great fresh juices, which is great.
Yeah, because that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, and so the happy hour is Monday through Friday, 4 to
Okay.
6:30.
Oh, okay.
We have a great Sunday brunch, and that is from 11 to 3. We have some wonderful homemade cakes and desserts from Argentina and Brazil, and we also have, of course, the eggs and fruits and different items that is with that South American cuisine that comes through, that we really just throw that into the brunch that makes it just a little bit different than the typical brunch that people come.
Very fun, very fun. Let's talk about, too, you guys also have built this venue that you can have special events there.
Yes.
And so that was, when I was touring it, I thought that was really a neat concept, how you were able to divide rooms, and let's kind of elaborate on that.
Well, it's some great space, and so the prior tenants in there, we completely opened it up and it made everything bright and light with an eclectic contemporary South American type decor, which is very light and just very airy.
Yes.
And in that, we call it as 3 different sections. And so in the upper section, the upper Pampas area, you can, we can accommodate anywhere from 10 to 350 people.
Wow.
And so we can do over 150, depending if it's a full sit-down, and more, of course, if they're going to be a standing reception cocktail type in the upper area. And we've got the second area that's in the lower Pampas, that's right there. And then we've got into that bar area that we are doing some great fundraising happy hours. In some of them, we're doing auctions, and so we're separating the areas to do, so that we also have the area for just people that might be walking in. Just walk in anytime you'd like, and we're happy to serve you.
Wonderful. So you guys have everything. You go there, eat, happy hour, brunch, or have your event there. So
Yes.
lots of different things that are going on.
And with the special occasions right now, we have a special offer that we are offering complimentary meeting space and no food and beverage minimum. We also have the perfect space for meetings, not just special occasions, parties, and events, but meetings. So if you want to come in and have a breakfast, have the meeting from 8 to 5, you can we will prepare your breakfast for you. We will do a nice theme breakfast if you'd like. We have state-of-the-art audiovisual. And we can definitely do that, just offering, whatever your need might be. It's not just about having lunch and dinner, because we have this great space with the state-of-the-art audiovisual. So with the special, no meeting room rental, no food and beverage, we ask you please just help us with coming to fill the place up so that we can really begin giving back to what's really dear and special to our hearts with the nonprofits of helping people in our special countries.
Oh, I love that. And you're at the perfect location. There's so many businesses around, and I'm sure that went into the play when you guys were selecting, a location that would work. That's a great deal. So if you guys are if your companies are looking to host a meeting, or your nonprofit, maybe you're looking to host something, this is a great place. So remember, 12 Cuts. Reach out to Michelle.
Yes, please do.
She's ready for you.
Yes. And again, we are on all social medias. If you pop in, we ask you please just share your reviews all over social medias that we have. You can go on and take a look at the reviews we've gotten so far. They've been astounding. We've been so blessed. You can call the restaurant at 469-779-7012, or you can go to 12cutsteakhouse.com.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, y'all, for coming on, and I hope my viewers come out there and visit you very soon. Hopefully some of y'all will listen to this podcast and head out there for dinner tonight. Well, thank you. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Thank you. Salute.
Thanks for tuning in to Community Cocktails with Kimberly. If you'd like to contact Kimberly with your real estate needs, you can reach her at kimberlywoodard.ebby.com. Hope you enjoyed our guests this week. Tune in every first and third Wednesday of the month for insights from industry leaders in your DFW area. Remember, don't just love your home, love your community.